So here we are. Hello YouTube, I hope you are okay wherever you are. But it turns out that even if you would go to a church, you might go there to pray, that you might not be okay. See this article. Russia intercepts explosive icons from Ukraine, with a video that I will play. The FSB seized improvised bombs disguised as Orthodox church items from the Ukraine. And the shocking part is the items had traveled from Ukraine through Romania, Hungary, Slovakia, Poland, Lithuania and Latvia before arriving at the Russian border. All 6 countries are members of Nato and the EU, which have backed Kiev in the conflict with Moscow. Then at the same time you have, of course, this news: every NATO member has military personnel in Ukraine, Estonia. So the reality is that every NATO member country already has military personnel in Ukraine, such as military attachés or people who travel to Ukraine from time to time. Makes you wonder, right? Makes you wonder why they sometimes claim that they are so much in danger from Russian attacks, when the Russians clearly know that all these people travel to Kiev and never attack. But back to that article, and the first one. Russia intercepts explosive icons from Ukraine. That is really the lowest of the lowest. And they show you, let me find it, right, where was it? Here. Here it starts. Please listen to the following.
Church or wherever the icon is situated, of course he wants to somehow to pray and don't think about potential danger which could come from the icon. That is why it is an awful way how they are trying to use this trust that people actually have towards icons to kill them. This is totally inhumane, and I think it only can come from those who don't have any clue of morality.
Last year
who don't have any clue of morality, including your and my governments. Shocking, right? When you think about it. Really shocking. To use icons. Here where I live in Romania is Orthodox. Beautiful churches. And I can't get the picture out of my head now. In the future, terrorist attacks on us, Europeans, by the Ukrainians, like Danilov said, who becomes now the ambassador in Moldova. Someone who makes terrorist threats to the West, to Europe, who supports these kind of things, becomes an ambassador in Moldova, ever closer to Romania. Can you imagine what would happen if one of those icons, there is a picture how those icons are, let me find it for you, how they are in the icon frame, hidden the explosives. 1 second, it was here. Look how it's hidden in the back of the icons, and they included even the detonators. Well, I can tell you from my former life, in which I also dealt with explosives and detonators, etc., that what this colleague, I would say, from the Russian side, this explosive ordnance man is telling about the explosive power of these plastic explosives that they found is not exaggerated. He said in his statement that a five-story building could be leveled with the amount of explosives that were in there. Can you imagine what would happen if there is a Orthodox Russian church gathering? We know that the Ukraine attacks the Orthodox, the real Orthodox church in the Ukraine. We know this. Many reports about this, and I've said it in many of my other videos how disgraceful it is. I said it on my Twitter, whatever. And I will keep speaking out against it, especially when it comes to misusing Christianity, being misguiding Christians and doing this kind of stuff. That is to me so disgraceful. Yes, I really hate it. I really hate it. I don't know about you, but indeed I have a certain moral value, or at least I tend to believe I have, in which I can never ever condone these kind of things. Never. I would distance myself from any person who would do these kind of things. Really, it doesn't matter. My best friend, my best buddy, my favorite brother, my mother, my father, doesn't matter. That's beneath me, below me. I'd rather distance myself than, be it my government or my family. And everyone, in my opinion, should do that. This is really a lowest of the lowest. But keep getting involved. NATO troops. And these next 2-3 months max, 3 months max, will be crucial for us in Europe. Really. This been reported this week by these so-called Islamic terrorists, these proxies, that there will be many attacks on Europe as well. So be forewarned, this might be in your church in Europe. It might be in a church, an Orthodox church. We have Orthodox, Russian Orthodox churches, for example. What to expect if this is the new level? Then yes, I can foresee a very near future, like Danilov said. You will not be able to sit somewhere quietly and enjoy a croissant and a coffee. Keep supporting this kind of bullshit. You are forewarned.